Okay, for today's corrections, we'll start with Hyung. You said, I have done or did scuba diving once. You were trying to choose between which one. I've only done it once, because you did it one time only. So you can say, I have only done it once. This record based on a report, when you were talking about the chart pitch, this record, I would say this information or this chart is based on a report instead of this record, because if you say this record, it's kind of like saying it's like a file or a document. Yeah. So this chart or this information is based on whatever report. Yeah. Inhe, in order to check my English is okay to them, so I can check if my English is okay. Yeah. You can make it more simple. Do you have any idea how to escape the hot weather? Do you have any tips? You can say to escape the hot weather, but it sounds kind of strange. So, do you have any tips on how to stay cool? Do you have any? You can say, do you have any ideas how to escape the heat? Yeah. But I would really just make it simple and say, do you have any tips for staying cool? That would probably be the best one. And then you said, doesn't apology about that. They didn't apologize about it. Or they weren't sorry, or they weren't not apologetic. So yeah, there's different ways you can say it, but you can't say doesn't apology about that, because it should be, yeah, didn't apologize. Yeah. Zoe, I heard that Japanese peoples like to come here for the plastic surgeries. I heard that Japanese people, not peoples, like to come here for the plastic surgery. You can say it like that, or actually it should be I have heard that Japanese people like to come here for plastic surgery. Not the plastic surgeries, but for plastic surgery. There's other ways you can say I heard, and actually in Korea, like, people say I heard too often. Oh, I heard this, I heard this, I heard this. You can say it like I know, or I'm aware. In fact, you can even say it without saying I heard. You can say Japanese people like coming here for plastic surgery. And it's actually much more simple. Yeah. Because if you say I heard, then it's sort of like, of course you heard it. It's like right? So yeah, it's you can assume that already. So I'm sorry for the sarcasm. So yeah, you can just say it like, Japanese people like to come here for plastic surgery, and then they can give them money for that. When you're talking about the government giving money for that, we call it subsidize. 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 Yeah. So you were saying that the Japanese government gives them money for it. So they subsidized it for them, basically, through their health program. Yeah, subsidized, meaning that they paid for a part of it, made it cheaper. Yes. Yeah. That's really crazy to me. Anyways. Yes. Can I get mine subsidized? Okay. Soyeon, I don't have many chances to use my English, so I found some studies. I don't have many chances, that's fine, to speak English. So I found some studies is kind of hard to say because it sounds like you're going to like a classroom and studying. So I found some groups, some classes, or you can say a study group, I guess, or some programs. Yeah. And then you said about the week. I think you were trying to say for about a week. Yeah, for about a week. Yeah. So, yeah, for about a week. The cost was very cheap. You don't have to say the cost was very cheap because automatically when you say something is cheap, you kind of assume that it's the cost, right? So you can just say it was very cheap or it was very low cost, yeah, or a low price. At the last day, it should be on